doing is, first part is a 12-minute EMOM, so this is your strength portion of the class, so it's a push. So it's going to be push-ups for 10 reps in the first minute. The push-ups are for tempo, so whatever version that you pick, if you're scaling it back, even if it's scaled back, it still needs to be for tempo. Okay, so it's 3 seconds down and then an explosive drive up. Then we're going to do 7 strict press each arm for minute 2, and then minute 3 is 15 skull crushers. If skull crushers are awkward for you, or if you're finding them hard to nail, you're going to do 15 tricep extensions instead. Okay, you're hitting the same muscle group, so it's exactly the same training effect. Then we'll rest for 60 seconds, or 2 minutes, or 60 seconds. And then we have a 12-minute AMRAP to finish. So this is your conditioning portion of the class. It's going to be 16 dumbbell thrusters, 16 alternating V-ups, and then 16 down-ups. Okay, every movement has 16 reps, so it's going to be easy enough to remember. For now, morning Sarah. For now, let's get onto the floor, and we'll just do a quick warm-up of the upper body. So down into that box position, hands underneath your shoulders, knees forward of your hip line. You're going to push the shoulders away from the floor, arching through the spine, pulling the belly button up nice and tight, and then we're going to flatten the back out, and then we're going to push away, and then flatten the back out, and you're going to do 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right hand to the ear. We're going to cross over elbow to elbow. We're going to rotate up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, you're going to keep those hips stacked over your knees. You're going to walk the arms all the way out, and then you're going to try and drop the chest all the way to the floor as much as you can. You should feel a stretch the back of the shoulders, upper back. Okay, from here you're going to walk the hands over to the right hand side, and again sink the chest. And then change sides again, and sink the chest. Lovely, we're going to get up off the floor. Okay, we're just going to swing those arms forward for 10. And then we're going to swing them back for 10. Good, and then we're just going to open and close the chest. Three more, 2 more, 1 more, and then we're going to raise and close the arms. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, just from the elbows to your wrists, I want you to rotate through the joint. Just 10 circles one way, so we're just moving all the way around. 3 more, 2, and 1, and then we're going to reverse the direction, so coming through the joint again, rotating through the elbow. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and we're just going to rotate at the wrists. Small circles at the wrists. Change direction. And then we're going to bring the hands together, and we're just going to move through the wrists again. Just a small bit of mobility in the wrists before we do those push-ups. Okay, so for your first 3 movements. Okay, if you're doing a push-up on the floor, and your push-up is 100% nailed, what you're going to do is you're going to do this. Into that plank position, wrists are beneath your shoulders, fingers are pointing forwards, tucking the pelvis, squeezing the bum nice and tight. We're going to take a 3-second tempo on the way down. So it's 3, 2, 1, chest touches the floor. then you drive away. 3, 2, 1, and then drive away, okay? Elbows should be going back towards the rib cage as you drive up. If you're strong enough to get a couple of reps of your push-up, then do those couple of reps, but then scale it back. So you're still going to do 3, 2, 1, but you're going to release at the bottom and then snake up, shoulders to your hips. Snake up, shoulders to your hips, okay? It's really important the shoulders come up before the hips, because if the hips come up first, you're going to load the lower back, okay? So shoulders leave the floor before the hips, but because you're spending that 3 seconds to descend to the bottom of the rep, that's a negative rep, so that's going to get you stronger on the actual full push-up. Alternatively, you can do it on a high but safe surface. Same thing applies. 3, 2, 1, and then drive up. 3, 2, 1, and then drive up. That's the first movement. We're doing 10. Second movement is that strict press, so it's 7 each arm. Before you start, you're going to tuck the pelvis through the hips, so making sure you're tucking under. The rib cage is pulled down towards the floor to make sure that your lower back isn't arched. Dumbbell comes to your shoulder. We're going to keep the elbow nice and tight, so we're not going to come out here. Elbow's going to be nice and tight, and we're driving straight up, making sure that rib cage stays down, straight up, and then coming back down, okay? I want you to keep that tight, keeping the dumbbell within the shoulders and within the parameter of the body instead of being out here. It'll fatigue much faster, okay? And we've got a lot of reps to do, and the shoulders are going to work on all 3 movements. And then the last one is your skull crusher. So you're lying on the floor, on your back, feet flat. Lower back is pushed down. Dumbbell starts just up over your chest. The only thing that we're doing here is bending the elbows. Nothing else is going to move, okay? Elbows bend. Dumbbell comes back towards your forehead, and then you drive away. Dumbbell bends, our elbows bend, and then drive away. You want that 90-degree angle every time, okay? So it's not this, okay? That's not going to isolate the triceps. We just want to bend the elbows from that straight arm position. Elbows bend, 90 degrees, and then drive away. As you drive away, you lock the back of the arms. Okay, so you've got 10 push-ups to do in minute 1, 7 strict press each arm in minute 2, and then 15 skull crushers. Jeez, the heat. Right, any questions? Okay, fabulous. I'm just going to start the timer. And music. Okay, push up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice, well done. Focus on getting the chest as low to the surface as you can. Good job, guys. You've got 20 seconds. Good, we're into that 7 strict press each arm. 3, 2, let's go. tight. So keep those elbows up. Good. 20 seconds. Remember that 90-degree bend, guys. The elbows bend, but keeping the arms upright. Good job, guys. Okay, 10 seconds. We're back into push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Good job. I'm the music, don't feel like it did. I'm the music, don't feel like it did. I'm the music, don't feel like it did when I felt it with you. 20 seconds. Nice job. Okay, we're back into that strict press. 10 seconds. Baby, on you, I break down and cry. Next time I'll be true, yeah. Even lost your ways. Reminds me, baby, of you. I took a crazy chance. Next time I'll be true. Could say something that's wrong. Reminds me, baby, of you. Teardrops in my eyes. Good job. Next time 30 seconds. Yeah. Whispers in my ear. She cries on every. Good job, well done. Every two, every two, every two. 15 seconds. Back into those skull crushers, guys. 10. Baby, on you. I really let you down. Next time I'll be true, yeah. Let's go. I'm the music, don't feel like it did. I'm the music, don't feel like it did. I'm the music, don't feel like it did. Yeah, felt it with you. Could say something that's wrong. Reminds me, baby, of you. Teardrops in my eyes. Next time I'll be true, yeah. 30 seconds. She cries on every tune, every tune, every tune, every tune. Good job. Every tune. I'm the music. That's it. Well done, guys. 10 seconds. Don't feel like it did. I'm the music. Don't feel like it did. I'm the music. Don't feel like it did. Okay, we're into the third round. We're back into those push-ups in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. That's it, guys. Keep it going. Next time I'll be true, yeah. Whispers in my ear. 30 seconds. Every two, every two, every two, every two, every two. Could say something that's wrong. Reminds me. Okay, strict press again. Ready in 5, 3, 2. Come on, baby. Let's go. on the floor, guys. We're back into those skull crushers. Again, just bending the elbows and locking those arms nice and tight, feeling tension on the back of the arms. All the bits we hate. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice job, well done, guys. That's it. Good. 30 seconds. Keeping those elbows in. 20 seconds. Okay, last round. Back into those push-ups. Ready in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Okay, you want to keep the hips up a little higher and make sure that the chest hits the floor before the hips. So strong plank before you descend. That's it. Hips a little bit higher. Chest must go down first. Yes, well done. Good, way better. Well done. Yes, that's your negative. Well done, guys. 30 seconds. Nice. 20 seconds. And 10. Okay, we're back up into that strict press. Last set. Let's go. 7 each arm, staying nice and tight. Squeeze the glutes nice and tight. Keep the rib cage pulled downwards, keeping that elbow nice and close within the perimeter of the body. Good. Good job, guys. 20 seconds in. Good job, well done. Okay, we're on the floor. We're into the last minute, 15 skull crushers. We're done with the EMOM then, guys, and it's back into the AMRAP for that last piece of conditioning. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Elbows nice and tight. Keep the arms up straight. Don't leave the shoulders. Pull back into the floor, guys.
Mesdames, Messieurs, le disc jockey Zach est de retour.
Good. 20 seconds in. Good job, guys. Keep going. 20 seconds. Well done. Good stuff, guys, and rest. Okay, that's the EMOM done. Next is your AMRAP, so it's 12 minutes. You've got 16 dumbbell thrusters, 16 alternating V-ups, and then 16 down-ups. Okay, for your thrusters, dumbbells are at your shoulders. Keeping your elbows nice and tight. As you squat down, the knees go out, and then you drive up. Knees go out, and then drive up. Okay, you've got 16 to do. Then it's on the floor for 16 alternating V-ups. So make sure your lower back is on the floor, so tilt the pelvis, legs are out straight. You're reaching your right hand for your left leg, left hand for your right leg. Okay, you're doing 16 reps, just 8 each side, and then your last movement is a down up. So hands go to the floor, kick back the legs into a plank, whoop, and then stand all the way up. Don't fall forward like I just did. Kick back the legs, stand all the way up. Lovely. So 16, 16, 16. If you've got any questions, you can unmute and ask. I'm just going to set the timer for 12. Okay. Ready to go, so guys, in 10 seconds, 16 thrusters, 16 alternating V-ups, and then 16 down-ups. 3, 2, 1, let's go. You can also do 8 thrusters each side. Nice, guys, well done. Nice steps, the squats, guys. Keep it all the way down. I need your love tonight. Call me, baby. I need you to hold me tight. Release me. Don't go away. Play me. 60 seconds in. Good job. Keep going. All I can say, my friend, I love you. Good job. 2 minutes in, guys. That's it, Sean. Well done, Sue. That's it, Brona. Keep it going, Sarah. Let's go, guys. You're playing. 16, 16, 16. Good job. Good job. Nice job. 16 of each movement, guys. Well done. 4 minutes in.
Time for trumpet.
Here we sure it's a sustainable pace now, guys, so stick with it. Good job. Keep going. Make sure that lower back is on the floor, guys. 6 minutes for halfway. Good job, well done. Nice pace, well done, guys. Keep it going, guys. 4 minutes. Lock the arms. Good. Well done, Roma. Well done, Sean. That's it, guys. Well done, Sarah. That's Sue.
Everybody wants to be somebody. Everybody wants to be somebody.
Good. Squeeze the glutes nice and tight as you lift on those feet up.
Everybody wants to be somebody.
3.5 minutes, guys. Keep it going.
Wants to be somebody. Everybody wants to be somebody. Everybody wants to
Well done,
be
Sue.
somebody.
Great pace.
Everybody wants to be somebody.
3 minutes.
Everybody wants to be somebody. Everybody wants to be somebody. Everybody, be somebody.
Good, Sean. A nice pace. Well done, guys.
Everybody, be somebody. Everybody,
Sit, Roma.
wanna be somebody.
Say it, baby. For me now. Say it, girl. For me now. For me now. A teenage father on 16 and great me for being a beauty queen. But that's part of the system. She left me
2.5 minutes, guys.
dropped out of school. 15 years old and she acted the fool.
Good job. Back those legs all the way. That plank position almost down now.
But it's too late. Not for the great, but she jumped on a wait to be mature and explore. The mama of the job, clean was down too. Didn't want to know. Came home one day, packed his things and had to go. Makes her sit and wonder how to say a prayer for me.
Well done, guys.
Say
push, almost there.
It'll always be that way. Well, look how
Oh, that knuckle thrusters, get that squat nice low.
everyone thinks he's the bomb and the kids just rock. Plus the
Well
lack of
done.
cheese, they slash their knees and say close as please. People all over
Nice,
and
well done, Sean. What's
politicians
this
keep
going on?
on lying. They gotta spend the money on war. Yeah, we can't beat the poor.
Morning, Sarah.
A rich man lives on a yacht. A poor man lives in the doorway of a shop. But don't ask me how. Just say it right up for me now. Say it.
60 seconds, last push home, guys.
Say it.
Keep the energy going now, guys. Last few seconds. 40 seconds. Come on, Stu, let's take it. Keep going, keep going. 30 seconds.
I see things through adult eyes, but when I was young, I wasn't quite so wise. I know the
Good, well done, well
But
done.
now when I see these things, I
Last 20 seconds.
Is the world this way? Why I'm kids so much? These kids to go out and play. Why the old folks shy across the street whenever I walk past? It's the
Last 10.
feeling, the feeling, the stealing, having temptations for some healing. But I know when a chance will come, with the rising of the sun.
3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Unreal, well done. Okay, I'm just going to do